Yo, what is good, everybody? Big Fat Ghost playing some Twilight Princess. I actually just played that game for the first time. Well, I just beat it for the first time, I should say, the other day, or about a month ago. I liked it a lot. Maybe I'll get into that later, but maybe I'll even let's play that later. But we're still here at the Gerudo place. Gerudo's Fried Chicken? I don't fucking know, man. We're trying to rescue these fuckers, so let's get it going. Alright. This guy's got a fro. Yep, you know that. Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, this is where you can really tell how fucking slow the text is. It's in the back of the slow bus, dude. I'm telling you, that's how fucking slow it is. Oh, that was kind of insensitive. Oh. Alright, that's all it takes. 3 hits with those fuckers. Let's get out of here. Let's, oh, almost forgot. I gotta save this fucking... Look at this fucker. I can't even look at him. Well, yeah, I can. Oh, really? Look at that. Alright. Okay. I mean, that's endearing in a way, but... Jiro, come on, Jiro. I mean, he's like 17 anyway. I feel like you can't really call someone... I guess it depends on the dynamic, you know? If it's an old person, that guy's probably like 35, you know? And Link's not even... Link's probably like 16. I guess it's not that weird, it's just culture things, I don't know. Alright, so now we want to jump down here. I want to go down here, and I believe this is another one. Yes, sir, it is. It's the 4th one that always throws me off in this place. Yep, sure. Say the same fucking thing. I guess this is a good time to talk about Twilight Princess. I loved it. I mean, I see Twilight Princess as, you know, the Zelda fans' Zelda game. I think it's Some Call Me Johnny said that, and I think it was a really good descriptive way to describe it. It's very dungeon heavy. It's very dungeon heavy, and a lot of the dungeons are great. Frankly, I love pretty much every dungeon. Maybe besides... if I had to say there's a weak dungeon... if I had to say a weak dungeon, maybe the Forest Temple. I guess maybe the Water Temple in that game too. Saburu? Pretty similar to a name we'll be seeing soon. He's also a pedophile, but we'll get to there. So, I'm trying to think, the Temple of Time, maybe. I mean, it's kind of repetitive, you know? Okay, so this is not where we want to be. This is where you get thrown over, you know? It's a little confusing, the last one. All I know is you have to throw some items. Oh, that made no sense. All I know is that I had to throw some fucking shit at the Gerudo to stun him, and then you get by him, and that's what I'm trying to say. So, I think it's maybe... So where did I come from to begin with? I didn't come from over here, did I? Because I know... Yeah, this is where we want to be, because I know you want to use the hover boots. Alright, so now we're gonna be in a spot where we want to be. And I think it's honestly just down there. Yeah, you just roll and go down here. Yeah, this is it. And you want to be careful here. You never know when there's predators around the corner. The predators in this case are very attractive Middle Eastern women. Alright, so let's go. We're gonna go in through here, go through here. Kind of like, there's a lot of like Southwestern American iconography and shit in here. Like, it's interesting because I've always assumed Gerudo culture to be based generally off of like Arabic culture and Muslim culture, which honestly, frankly, when you think about it, is kind of ironic considering their conservative standards with women in particular, and that the whole society is basically a bunch of elitist women. That's the wrong way to say it. What's the opposite of chauvinistic? Matronistic? No, that's definitely not it. But at the same time, like, if you didn't know that the lore, Gerudos only have a man every 100 years, and that man is destined to rule. So actually, I guess in a way it is completely still misogynistic, because like, there's barely any men in the society, and what that entails is that that man is getting all the puh. When you really think about it, I mean, who else is gonna be? It's unless you think the Gerudo grow on trees. You know what I mean? Like, where do they come from? You know? Shiro might know. Shiro has all the answers. Including how to make the most fucking stupid looking hairdo. Dude, he looks like a fucking toothbrush. Well, I mean, I meant paintbrush, but, you know, it came out wrong. But what my point was is, like, honestly, it actually, yeah, because, like, the only man in their society is destined to rule them, and he only comes around every 100 years. And it is Ganondorf, if I didn't mention that, which is cool, you know? Right, so, like, here's some little lore nugget. You know you're a fucking nerd. That's just one of those things. Fucking lore nugget. Some lore nuggets taste better than others. This one is kind of mid. But this kind of proves that all the Gerudo here still respect Ganondorf. But as we'll find out, a lot of them don't. Including Nabooru, read my mind there. Her headquarters. You know, like, the wording like that, it makes no fucking sense to me, to be honest. I mean, if you know, you know. To all areas of the fortress. Does that mean all areas? And there you go, you have the Muslim iconography on that would be banned. Actually, that's probably the only place in the game it's still, because I know even in this game, I think the mirror shield's patched to have the Gerudo symbol. Damn. Okay, well, now we can walk around freely. And it's nice. Can you even hurt them anymore? That's interesting how that works. So now all of a sudden they're, you know, they're nice. Yeah, but the Gerudo, I always like this area. Let's see if we can do this right now. No, let's not do it. This is actually the third mini-dungeon in the game. In the Gerudo Trading Ground. It is, not required, it's fun. It's really fun, actually, so I might end up doing it. Okay, so Yeah, Navi wants to say something. Navi, shut the fuck up. Alright, yeah, so yeah, what you want to do is you want to go up here and... I like how that rope looks. Alright, so... We're going in the desert? Yeah, we're going in the desert. Two trials, yeah. So this is actually one of the only areas you need the Lens of Truth, I think, overall. Awesome. Hopefully the music changes. I'm gonna play the Sun song if it doesn't. It's actually kind of creepier with no music. I'm not gonna lie, it really is. Especially with a name like the Haunted Wasteland, it's always like, the only reason it's called that is because there's a single fucking Poe here. You know, it's kind of like, inaccurate. But of course, since this is like the last area, we'll be able to hear this gorgeous work of art by Koji Kondo. I will... what the fuck is... how do you play it? What the fuck did I... Oh, man. See, what's annoying is I just did this like 10 minutes ago. Alright. I worship Koji Kondo and I disgrace Koji Kondo in the same fucking minute. Whatever. Alright, so basically this area is a haunted wasteland, right? You know, that's what it is. Just want to follow these fucking little posts. And actually, I want to go look at this fucker. This is, you can miss this really easily, but this guy's got a way huger role in Majora's Mask. Okay, we're already there. What a fucking bimbo. Look at that little guy over there. He's got a fucking shed on his head. It's honestly, you know what's interesting is like Impa and Skyward Sword actually kind of takes from that guy's design. Like if you really think about it, because like she has a tent on her, which is like, I guess it's cool, but that guy's basically just tripping balls in his fucking mullet. Alright, so that's that guy, and he sells you bomb shoes, which you really don't need, but he's a funny looking character, so I like to show him. Alright, so here, what you're gonna do, you could go down there, and I believe there's a ferry, so I might as well do it. I kind of want a ferry right now. If there's not gonna be a ferry, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. I swore there's a ferry down here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're gonna put that in a bottle just because Bongo Bongo PTSD is hitting hard right now. Alright. So, as we look up Link's crotch, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game here, honestly. This is about, I'd say we're about 6/8 of the way through the game. You know? 12/16. So, right here it's saying you want to use the Eye of Truth, and there we go. We got this fucking jester-looking ghost. So this is kind of why you need the Lens of Truth, because I don't even... Unless you use a guide, this is gonna fuck you over, so... You really don't even need the Lens of Truth in, there's a Shadow Temple. Ironically. Yeah. But as we approach the end of the Haunted Wasteland, I think most people would agree the next temple is perhaps the best in the entire game. Definitely a contender for one of the best in the series. You know, I think for this game, it's got to be either the Forest Temple or the Spirit Temple, which we're about to arrive at. I'll get more into it when we actually get in there. I think I like the Spirit Temple more, and that's probably just due to a mechanic I'll be showing off here in a minute. But here we are. Alright, so we got levers here. I want to get away from the levers. No one likes levers. I don't like tits there for a second. I don't know, man. Sometimes my commentary just is no deeper than, you know, tit talk. I saved myself there right then and in that cutscene. I was gonna say something about the pointy tits, but then I didn't. And then I just rescinded that now, but whatever. Who cares? Oh, you know what? I just remembered an Easter egg. I'm not gonna not be able to talk about the tits here in a few minutes. Whatever. We're in here, and I'll just shut up for the music. It's awesome. Perhaps the best dungeon theme in the game. Honestly, I think it is, in terms of fitting the ambience. But we couldn't do anything in there. I didn't really make that apparent, but you can't. Now we're playing the analogy game here. Okay, Sheik. Fan favorite song. Probably mine. Oh, this song's so good, honestly. Learn the Requiem of Spirit. Ta! Alright. So at this point, if you have not even gone back to the Temple of Time, you'll be kicking yourself. You'll be kicking yourself, because, I mean, it could happen. I mean, it could happen if you didn't... Yeah, I mean, it could. Because obviously what we're going to want to do now is head back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. You'd rather have... Okay, you get the point. Up, right, left, up. Fuck. Fuck. Like I said in one video, like, the audio is playing on my computer, so it doesn't line up. So it makes it extra hard to play the songs. Making me look extra incompetent, and extra stupid, and extra. Read all about it. My commentary is really weak in this episode. No, I mean, I recorded 2 episodes earlier, I was feeling it. I just got out of the shower, and I don't know, right now I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. You know, it's like I want to strike a balance between, like, the jokes are the main things, I want to be funny, right? But it's like, you know, or try to be funny, sorry. #1 rule in comedies. Pretend you're not funny. Actually, I don't think that's the #1 rule. I think the #1 rule is just be funny. I'm not gonna write the fucking book of comedy, though. My name's not fucking Richard Pryor, fucking Jesus. I don't fucking know, dude. Let's go back to the Desert Colossus and get solicited by a pedophile. Let's see here. A, down, A, right, down, A. Okay. A, down, A. Oh, what did I play? Oh, yeah, no, we are at the Temple of Time, yes. Very good, Link. This is actually excruciatingly hard. If I had to describe what... I mean, I just did. But maybe if my memory wasn't the fucking shitty as a goldfish's. A, down, A, right, down, A. Drinking game for my playthrough is every time I butcher an Ocarina song, take 4 shots. This episode you're gonna be getting swifty. Alright, let's go back in the Temple of fucking Spirit. Back to the awesome music. So now we come up here and there's nothing here. 7 years ago and it's 2018, and 2018 the Switch came out and everything's going good, and they announced Metroid Prime 4, and guess what, it's coming out soon, so that's exciting. Alright, and here we have Nabooru. Nothing really. So this went over my head completely when I was little, and I'm assuming the translators and the dialogue writers knew it would, because it's actually probably the most inappropriate thing in this game. I mean, it's great, it's funny, I've been saying it the entire time. Yeah, it's that hating Ganondorf is cool, because he's green, and you should discriminate green people. No, it's because what she's about to say basically implies Nabooru wants to... I don't know how you would say. She wants to solicit Link and sexually harass him. This is Statutory Rape Nabooru right here. But you're right, you know, it's a double standard, right? You know, because it's like... I love how I'm talking about this right now. They're talking about, like, the darkest subplot and exposition in the game. But, I mean, this is literally what I think about Nabooru every time. I'll never bow to such an evil man. Okay, now that you know, where's your name, kid? Link. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. That's pretty fucking suggestive, though. Right, so she reiterates that I'm a little kid. Right? So she does that. Right, sneak deep, and like, because this is your headquarters, right? And you can't even get into your headquarters, okay. So I guess maybe she hasn't left here, and like... And I guess it's kind of a paradox, though, because like, you only see her get taken by Koime and Kotate, whatever the fuck, after you see her here. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so here. Yep, you and I, let's give him a big surprise. And You and I, fucking amazing Yes song, by the way. I'll do something great for you. Okay, so that right there, alone, you think like, oh, well, what is she gonna do? Maybe she'll give me some gold or something. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, right? So she'll say something, yeah. I mean, I know I'm making this a bigger deal than it is, I just find it funny. I mean, she wants to suck a fucking 6-year-old's cock. That's why I'm saying Chris Hansen's on the way and he's fucking got backup. Alright, so whatever. Let's actually get into the temple. Greatest dynamic of this temple is we are playing as young Link right now in an adult dungeon, which is really cool. I mean, it brings the whole game's mechanic full circle, and that's honestly why this is probably the best dungeon in the game, I think, is because it plays that so perfectly. Because, you know, like, really, the bottom of the well kind of sucks. You know, it's spooky, but it easily is probably the worst mini-dungeon in the game. And, I mean, what's its comparison? And the only thing it is compared to is the Ice Cavern, which also blows dick. Horse dick, in fact. That, you know, the thing about it is, this dungeon really is the best child dungeon in this game. Seriously. Because it is. I mean, everyone always says, like, oh, Jabu Jabu, or the Great Deku Tree, but you know what? This one is a child dungeon. At least a good third or fourth of it is a child dungeon. And, you know, we have Nabooru out there salivating for fucking juvenile penis. Alright, we're gonna stop there. We're gonna cut it too, and I'll come back to you with the rest of this spirit temple. It's gonna be a good one, guys, so hope you enjoyed. Thank you.